Okay, y'all. Here's the deal. We're out here thinking that everything is over, and then Leola Brown, thank you for holding it. Then Leola Brown comes out to talk to us. We didn't know who she was, but apparently she came out absolutely livid about whatever happened. According to what we hear, TMZ said that they kicked her out of the wedding out of the funeral because of when Pat Houston started speaking, and she walked out and walked straight over to the media, saying that she thinks that, she's saying she knows that Pat Houston had something to do with the death of Bobbi Kristina. It's such a sad situation. I posted some of it on my Instagram. Make sure you go and check it out. I am Kim Ford, JubileeMag.com, and I just want to bring this to you guys, let you know what's going on. It's always a sad time with death and families, but it's already a complex family dynamic that's going on. But when you add death and hurt and money and so many issues that's going on, it's really sad. So I wanted to bring you guys an update. We're still out here, still so many prayers for Bobbi Kristina, because that's who we're focusing on today. We're focusing on honoring her, not really all of the family drama, but I want you to see what's really going on. This is not make-believe Hollywood. This is not some reality show. This is her real life, and make sure you take the lessons that we're showing you and you apply it to your own lives. Make sure you have healthy relationships. Make sure you try to get things right in your own family. You can't change anybody, but you can only be the best you that you can be. So as things continue to develop, we'll bring it to you, but just make sure you go to, somebody's asking who's at fault. We don't know who's at fault, but clearly, according to the evidence that's of what's been reported so far, they're saying her husband, not husband, Nick is in. Yes, I'm at the funeral. I'm actually here, standing in the middle of the street, right in front of the church. I'm here. But who's at fault? They're saying her boyfriend, Guy, which is Nick. And now Bobbi Brown's sister came out and stormed over here to us to tell us that they think Pat has something to do with it. Because the question is, the inheritance. Where does the inheritance go? Now that Chrissy is no longer with us, where does the inheritance go? So now all those questions out. What happened at the funeral? Basically, from what we've been told, Bobbi Brown's sister was told to get out. She was kicked out of the funeral. So she came over directly to us saying that she knows exactly what happened and that Bobbi Kristina is going to hunt her from the grave or something. She was just started rambling. We didn't know what the problem is, what the issue was. But make sure I'm going to post the whole video, but I posted 15 seconds of it on my Instagram. Make sure you go check it out. I am Kim Ford. And I think they're about to leave, so let me show you kind of what's going on, if you can see it. Whew, sorry. Are you really asking who asked that question? Who died? Are you asking who died? Okay, I can't even talk to you that. But we are at Bobbi Kristina's funeral. It's over now. I'm going to try to zoom in so you guys can see what's going on. We have the police here. Yeah, guys, some people are saying Bobbi gets it, some people are saying Bobbi doesn't get it. I mean, I don't know. That's the question. That's why Bobbi Brown's sister is saying that she thinks that Pat has something to do with it. I'm not really into the gossip issue. Lord knows I'm not into sowing that seed, and I'm not going to sow that seed. But it's important for you to know how things can get when you think it's one way and it's really not. And the stories, they're not just stories. They're not just stories. These are actually people's lives. From what we know, we asked them how was the service, and they said CC wine and sang. I know I saw Monica go inside. And of course, we know the whole family's there. We don't know who all is inside yet, because when they came in with the processional, the windows were blackened out, extremely dark. So. If you're just joining us, we are at Bobbi Kristina's funeral. It's almost over. I think it is over. People are coming out. They're leaving slowly. They're kind of saying their goodbyes to everyone. sister came over fuming over what happened inside of the funeral, and it's just too much. It's too much to mourn the death of a 22-year-old. It's too much to add additional family drama on top of it. It's just too much. You know, this whole family of situations needs prayer times a million. You know, all things are possible with God, and I just believe that, and that's all we can do at this point is just pray. No, it wasn't an open funeral. It was an invite only. Let me turn back. Oops, sorry. It wasn't an open funeral. It was an invite only funeral. So, but they did have spaces for the media to come out and do what we needed to do. So that was great. I didn't mean to do that. Well, thank you so very much. I'm here doing my job. I am the publisher of JubileeMag.com. Welcome. If this is your first time meeting me, who am I? I'm Kim Ford, publisher of JubileeMag.com. We are an online faith-based magazine for adults between 18 to 39, and we are here right in the thick of everything for Bobbi Kristina's funeral. So, you know, it's a little hot. We're in Atlanta. For those of you that are not familiar with Atlanta, we are in Alpharetta, which is about 20-30 minutes from downtown Atlanta, out in the suburbs. Can you talk to the cops? Yeah, there's plenty of cops out here. Plenty of cops. But you know what? They are extremely cooperative. When I got here, all they did was ask for me to prove who I was, you know, that I'm here with the media, and I did, and they just escorted me on in. They've been extremely, extremely good to us. Blow you a kiss. Mwah. And yes, this is very, 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 very sad. So, but yeah, I'm looking to see what's going on. If you can see, I'm going to turn around. There's onlookers and supporters over there. Lots of cars from the neighbors here. That's the church, and of course, this is media doing what we do. We have NBC here. We have my 11 Alive friends. You want to say hi to my Periscope people?
Hello, Periscope people. You need to be here, but hey, this is the next best thing.
This is the next best thing. That's why we have Periscope, to bring this all to you, because hey, that's technology, and that's why I do what I do, to bring it to you. So yeah, that's what's going on here. This is like the media barricade. That's where they have it. So you're going to give the old man no, I'm not. Leave folks acting rational and they like it. Yeah, it's terrible. And you know, of course, it's not unheard of. You know, many families have blowouts and fights and everything at families. However, when there's millions and millions and millions involved, it's going to get even extra heated. So, you know, it's expected, but it shouldn't be. That's the point. It shouldn't be, and it's important for us to live our lives accordingly as much as possible, so that we don't have to go through these things. You know, yes, Bobby Brown is here. I'm not gonna do that. Touch it again. But yes, Bobby Brown is here. The family is here. Sissy, and let's make sure we pray for Sissy Houston. This is, you know, I know she's an avid believer, and she's got to be questioning God. Why my daughter? Why my granddaughter? You know, I know I would. Of course, we know He's sovereign. It's, you know, it's a part of the grieving process. It's just going to take a whole lot of prayer to get back to a stabilized equilibrium. And you'll never get there. You know, you only have one daughter, and yeah, it is a lot on her. I'm sure Dionne Warwick is here. It's definitely a lot on Sissy. It'll be a lot on any young person. And Sissy is what, in her 80s? I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely up there, and that's a lot to have to process. That's a lot of emotional grief, you know, in addition to just the death, just the dynamics of what is going on. Let's see that tattoo. No, because I want to get it removed, so I'm not going to expose it to everybody. So it's just a piece of fruit. Don't worry about it. But yeah, again, if you're just joining me, I'm Kim Ford, publisher of JubileeMag.com. It is blazing hot out here in ATL. We're actually in the suburbs of Atlanta, in Alpharetta, which is about 20-30 minutes from downtown. Yes, there has been some fights from the family, which is why I jumped back on. You can watch my first Periscope which is when everything got started. I kind of brought you a recap of how everything was in the beginning, which was great. We have lots of, you know, black cars, police escorts, a lot of those. If you go to my Instagram, I am Kim Ford, you'll be able to see the first processional video that I posted. And this was my second Periscope that I posted about this funeral, because Bobbi Brown's sister came out storming. Like, we didn't know who she was, but we knew she was pissed, and she came to tell us something, but they kicked her out, and she came over and said what she said to us. So yeah, that's why I'm here. How are you guys doing? Where are you watching from? Exactly. Thank you for clearing that up. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money. Money always exposes who you are. You know, if you're a great person with $0, it's likely that if you truly have a good heart, you may continue that. Of course, people change, but it's the love of money, because we all need money. We all need a lot of it. It's the love of it that makes you do things to someone's detriment. That's where the evil comes in. So yeah, okay, so some of you are checking in from Southern California, Pennsylvania, Conyers, Georgia. Woo-hoo. To my ATL people. What's up to my Cali people? Houston. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if this is your first time checking out my Periscope, but I publish JubileeMag.com. It's an online faith-based magazine. Yes, I'm a Jesus lover. But we're here to basically capture the culture of young adults between 18 to 39 and tell the stories like they need to be told. In a new culture, not necessarily old school. Of course, we wouldn't have a new school without the old school, but you know, I'm totally focused on this new generation and making sure we have the morals and the faith that we need. A lot of people have been hurt from church and, you know, so many other things. But that shouldn't separate you from God. You know, God still has a plan for you, a purpose for you, and I'm just here to tell you, don't let what people did to deter you from continuing to get close to God. So, yes, I'm saying people are leaving. I'm going to turn around so you can see who's leaving. Someone in a very nice Range Rover. We can't tell who that is, but I don't know. Some people said Tyler, maybe. We don't know, but people are definitely leaving. Definitely leaving one by one. It's really not a lot of people here. You know, it's not a lot. It's of course, like I said, it's invite only. It's not like the parking lot is super packed and you can't find any space. No, it's not a lot of people here. It's like a regular Sunday amount of people that's here. There's a lot of vacant parking spots, but rightfully so. This was an invite only service. So yeah, it's today. It is today. We started at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm sure it's over. I'm looking at people walking out. I'm trying to turn around so you can see. Yeah, there's actually several people that's here in Atlanta that really loved Chrissy, that want to come out and show their support, that wanted to be a part, but they got turned around and they couldn't. So, you know, I missed the last comment. Somebody just posted because it went too fast, but I just want to show you people are leaving. And it's really hard to tell who they are because the windows are like illegal black, like black. So yeah, that's it. Again, follow me on Instagram. I am Kim Ford. Thank you guys for joining me, for listening, for participating in my Periscope. I publish JubileeMag.com. Make sure you follow that. Follow Jubilee Mag and follow I am Kim Ford, like the car, F-O-R-D. And until next time, any ideas on who spoke? I don't know who spoke, but I do know that CeCe Winans did sing, according to the lady that was with Bobbi Brown's sister that came out to talk to us. She said CeCe Winans did sing today. And I'm sure that was amazing. I would have loved to have heard her. She has such an amazing voice. So. Until next time, bye-bye.